Hi there guys, you're back here with Darknaz91 for more Let's Play Assassin's Creed. So let's just pick up where we left off, shall we? We've just got out of the Animus after being killed. Oh, let's wash our hands. Or climb on the side, that's good too.
Appreciate your questioning my authority in front of the prisoner. There's a word for that. I believe it's called insubordination.
And I don't appreciate you trying to kill him. There's a word for that too. I believe it's called stupid.
Lucy, this isn't my decision. I don't set the deadlines. But I'm smart enough not to challenge them. Do you want to wind up like Layla?
I know the accident has everyone on edge.
Which is why there's no time to coddle him.
If you push him too hard, he'll shut down. And then we'll have nothing.
We have nothing now.
But we will. You just need to have a little faith.
Fine. But I want you thinking of ways to improve his staying power. We can't afford to stop every time the man breaks a sweat. It's bad enough we have to trace through all of these useless memories.
I'll do what I can.
You know, she really looks out for us in here, really. Because that guy, as we've already experienced, is pretty crazy and probably wouldn't mind killing us as long as it got him results. So she's a good person to have around because she'll stick up for us. Let's just go and say hello. Hey, Doc.
We're done for today, Mr. Miles. I suggest you return to your room and get some rest.
So we just left the room to go back into it again. Oh, that's my crazy dog. So we just left our room so that we can walk back into it again. That seems productive, but whatever. And they lock us in as well. It is just like a prison, this really, isn't it? Anyway, whatever. Let's go have a sleep. Right, now I don't know about you guys, but could you sleep like that? Could you sleep on top of all the quilts and the covers and everything like that, in your clothes? Oh, and have somebody staring over you.
That's a little creepy,
That's
Doc.
a little bit weird.
Up to you standing over me. You been watching me sleep?
We're always watching you. Now get up. We've
Big
got a
brother
lot
kind of
work
thing,
to do.
really?
Ooh, wonder who I get to kill today.
Don't be so cavalier. Your ancestors almost had the right idea, Mr. Miles. If the deaths of a few people, evil people, no less, could save the lives of thousands more, well, it seems a small sacrifice.
What do you mean, almost?
They didn't go far enough. To use a rather tired analogy, corruption is no different than cancer. Cut out the tumors, but fail to treat the source and, well, you're buying time at best. There's no true change to be had without comprehensive, systemic intervention.
Chemo for the masses.
Education. Re-education, to be more precise. But it's not easy.
So you
and it
staring
doesn't
down.
always take.
Let me guess. You've got a better solution. What is it then?
Now that would be telling.
Alright. So let's go for our second journey into the Animus. Let's jump on. And we'll continue our latest memory. Where last time we died, so
it is wise to leave the
how we
area
continue?
in order to
Well,
avoid
we'll
upsetting
have
civilians
to find out.
further.
Do we go and pick another ancestor, maybe?
I am
Oh
alive.
no, we're still alive. That's cool. That's
I saw
awesome.
you stab me.
It's always good to
Felt
be
death's
alive.
embrace.
You saw what I wanted you to see, and then you slept the sleep of the dead, of the womb, that you might awake and be reborn.
So they tricked us,
To
basically.
what end?
Do you remember Altair?
Made us
What
think we were
peace the
dead when
assassins
actually
fight
we
for?
were still okay.
Peace. In all
Still
things.
alive and kicking.
Yes, in all things. It is not enough to end the violence one man commits upon another. It refers to peace within as well. You cannot have one without the other.
So it is said.
So it is! But you, my son, have not found inner peace. Manifests in ugly ways. You are arrogant and overconfident.
Were you not the one to say that nothing is true and everything is permitted?
You do not understand the true meaning of the phrase, my child. It does not grant you the freedom to do as you wish. It is a knowledge meant to guide your senses. It expects a wisdom you clearly lack.
Then what is to become of
So
me?
the only issue with this is that there's a lot of long scenes like this, talking.
Your life in exchange for
Takes
his
a lot of
brothers.
time.
But this would be a waste of my time and your talents. You'll see you have been stripped of your possessions, your rank as well. You are a novice, a child once more. As you were on
Yeah,
the
so
day
we've
you
gone
first
backwards
joined our
basically.
order.
What he's saying is we have to
Offering
start
you a
from
chance at redemption.
ground zero.
You'll earn your way back into the
And there you go,
Brotherhood.
earn our way back.
Assume you've something planned.
First, you must prove to me
So
you
yeah, as I was
remember
saying,
how
there's a lot
to be
of
an assassin.
long sort of cutscenes here, or speeches, or
So you
dialogues and
haven't
things like
taken
that.
life?
And
No.
yeah, they're not
Not yet,
exactly.
at least. For
They
now,
kind of
you're to
they
become
set
a
the scene
student
very well,
once
which is
again.
good.
There is no need
But
for this.
you know, you don't kind of need them, and it's kind of wastes a lot of our time, especially trying to do a let's
I'll
play and
distract your targets
you know
from
having
you, but
10
no
minutes
more.
to upload a video.
From today
It's
on, you will
it's
track
not
them yourself.
helpful
This
really,
is what you
but
wish.
It is.
we'll get in what we can.
Then tell me what it is that I must do.
But I think this one's going to be a lot of
Betrayed.
a lot of
Someone was assisting
speech.
Robert de
So
Sade.
hopefully our next episode will be okay.
You must
We'll be able
find him and
to
bring him
get a
here
bit more
for
progress
questioning.
in.
What can you tell me of the traitor?
This is kind of going to be the first time where we actually sort of
I've given you all I will.
make some proper story progress, really, because so far everything has pretty much been tutorials and things, and you know the bit we've just been doing, you know, it's still part of the story, but I still consider it tutorial because you've got to follow all the instructions and things. You don't really get anywhere. I consider this bit to be the sort of start of everything, really. This is where you start to make some more progress and just begin the story, really, because you're at the bottom now, and it's kind of that's how you would be in a normal game. We've got more dialogue.
Safety and peace, Altair.
You're in my way.
Yes, Al-Mualim has asked that I assist you. Remind you how it is we hunt our prey.
I know how it works.
Be that as it may, I have no desire to disobey.
Then be quick.
The Assassin have many tools at their disposal.
Yes, yes. We can eavesdrop, we can pickpocket, or we can use violence to intimidate.
Good, you remember.
So you'd have me walk amongst the others and learn what I can about the traitor.
Yes, begin by going to the village market. That's where we first spotted the traitor.
You know who it is?
Perhaps.
Then give me a name and let's be done with it.
That's not the way it works. Now go. And remember, begin your search in the village market.
So yeah, so this is how we learn the different techniques we're going to use a bit further on in the game. There's three different ways. Basically, anytime you go into a new area, you're going to have a main target that you're going to try and attack. But to do that, you need to find information about them. And there are three techniques that we can use for that. And this is just kind of a little explanation of all three of those, just so you can get used to it. Just so you can get used to the things that we're going to need to be doing. I don't really need to climb up all here, but we will do anyway, just because it's fun. And you know what? I think we're going to actually run out of time here. Come on, there we go. Yeah, so you see there, sometimes you'll be, if you jump like that, you'll be able to. Whoops. You'll be able to roll and you'll be okay, but sometimes you'll end up hurting. If it's too high, you will end up hurting yourself. So this is going to be our first mission here. As you can see on the map, we are 4 steps away. But looking at the time, I think we're going to stop there, and because I don't want to have to sort of cut in between the conversation, so we'll pause there and we'll call it there for episode 5. Comment, subscribe, like, and I will see you all next time. Thanks very much, guys. Bye bye.